And we're very proud to recognize the accomplishments of the graduating seniors who today are receiving their respective honor college degrees. The honors, OSU confers the honors hood on these students to recognize their outstanding academic accomplishments. Students receiving honors college degrees are denoted in the program. I ask that all honors students will please stand and be recognized along with their director, Dr. Robert Spurrier. We appreciate the outstanding work of these students and Dr. Spurrier. Will you please stand and let us recognize you? In recognition of the outstanding scholastic achievement, it's now our pleasure to recognize the newest members of the OSU chapter of Phi Kappa Phi who are wearing the distinctive Phi Kappa Phi cords to note this honor. This honorary scholastic fraternity is reserved for those whose academic ranking places them in the top 10% of the graduates. Would the Phi Kappa Phi honorees please stand, please? Congratulations. And I'm especially pleased to be able to recognize this next group. Earlier this year, OSU was awarded a Phi Beta Kappa chapter. Phi Beta Kappa is the nation's oldest and most widely known academic honor, the leading advocate of excellence in the liberal arts and sciences. Only 10% of the national institutions of higher learning even have a Phi Beta Kappa chapter. Just yesterday afternoon, OSU inducted its inaugural class of students as Phi Beta Kappa members. We believe the numbers of Phi Beta Kappa members at OSU will continue to grow, and I now ask the current members, the inaugural members of Phi Beta Kappa, to please stand. Well, it's limited to arts and sciences, so we probably shouldn't have used that one here, should we? Just forget the whole thing. Before we present the candidates for degrees, I would like to ask that you join as Andy Lester did, but it cannot be done enough. That's to thank our great faculty for all their work. Thank you very much. At this time, and the time has come, we will begin the recognition of degree candidates by college. As you know, during this program, we are recognizing candidates of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources and the Spears School of Business, and not Arts and Sciences. I want to advise that we have professional photographers taking pictures of each candidate during the ceremonies. At the conclusion of the program, the students will recess to the South Plaza area of Boone Pickens Stadium, where we invite you to join your graduate. Platforms have been set up and you can take as many pictures as you like. We respectfully remind you to please not come down on the arena floor. And please remember that the last candidate is every bit as important as the first. Board Chair Andy Lester and other members of our Board of Regents and the State Regents will join me in congratulating all the students this morning as the deans assist with their college. Students, once you have completed your walk, please return to your seat and remain seated until the conclusion of the program. Each of you will receive a print watercolor of Old Central done by OSU Professor of Architecture, Moed Babisi. Each college selected an outstanding representative student to lead their college processional and to be on stage with their dean. These students and their respective deans will be introduced as we begin the traditional graduation walk. I would now like to introduce the interim vice president and dean of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Mike Woods. He will be congratulating the candidates, assisted by Cindy Clary, the associate dean. The college's gonfalon was carried by Jace Taylor White. Jace is from Cherokee and it is a candidate for the bachelor degree of agribusiness with an option in pre-law. We will begin the walk.
Jace White. Robert Ridley.
Charlotte Wood.
Jonathan Brown.
Jessica Cotton.
Andrea English.
Stacy Coppage.
Nathan Mertz.
Joseph Giacomini.
Shauna Anderson.
Dalton Chirac.
Amber Barrow.
Lauren Shryock.
Rachel Arkfeld.
Robert Branscombe.
Taylor Green.
Brandon Odell.
Kevin Strother.
Tony Rato.
Kristen Hedge.
Dustin Steele.
Kayla Meeks.
Brandon Ramirez.
Christopher Clay.
Brian Fritz.
Jessica Hightower.
Jesus Alfonso Ramos.
Felicia Sawyers.
Cade Brewster.
Elizabeth Ashley Kissick.
Alan Smith.
Bryce Burkhead.
Caitlin Nelson.
Shayna Lancaster.
Levon Nichols.
Kimberly Page Reichert.
Andrew Mueller.
Courtney Sutton.
Chet Cruz.
Alyssa Vogel.
Shannon Mallory.
Alyssa Cable.
Brendan Robinson.
Rochelle Blakely.
Jonathan Wadle.
Summer Riggins.
Robert Maples.
Sophia Stokel.
Trendle Bruden.
Samantha Noxon.
Kelsey James.
Jenna Lowe.
Ashley Bradbury.
John Hobbs.
Justin Bacon.
Emily Andrini.
Jackson Alexander.
Alex Buffing.
Kelsey Cottom.
Sydney Worrell.
Kelsey Conley.
Jordan Beach.
Amanda Travis.
Jason Beach.
Katie Fitzgerald.
Hayden Cooper.
Lacey Newland.
Duncan Lippert.
Kira Tyson.
Jonathan Lyle.
Weston Kane.
Caitlin Gregg.
Cameron Polk.
Treasure Means.
Dakota Reed Wheeler.
Whitney Condit.
Kendall Slaughter.
Leah Norsworthy.
Michael Lewis.
Sandy Gibson.
Dane Rosley.
Christine Hurley.
Jessica Lynn Maida.
Colton Wynn.
Cynthia Park.
Regina Perry.
Jennifer Jan Nicholson.
Kyle Robinson.
Jacob Reilly.
Benjamin Smith.
Lori Allman.
Jessica Irwin.
Halston Corson.
Jacob Hill.
Ryan Johnson.
Kelly Lewis.
Charity Pennington.
Danny Martin.
Jerry Lawless.
Reina Rivera.
Bailey Totes.
Justine DeJoinville.
Landon Luck.
Samantha Skipper.
Jonathan Edward Murphy.
Riley Buckley.
Garrett William Burns LaFleur.
Ariel LaForce.
Samantha Bernice Geis.
Colton Caraway.
Tyler Andrew Downing.
Mallory Ross.
Brittany Hope Geis.
Morgan Rome.
Eric Vanderlaan.
Jeffrey Byram.
Caitlin Parsons.
Brittany Decker. Let's try that again.
George Newer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dalton Brewer.
1, 2. Brittany, this way.
Grant Turner.
Brittany.
Garrett Lance. Christopher Kemp.
1, 2. Brittany Decker. Sarah Morris.
Melissa Williams.
Caitlin Rafalco.
Chelsea Clement.
Jared Yost.
Cheyenne Pinkerman.
Kip Smith.
Carrie Winslet.
Kevin White.
Jesse Lejeune.
Dana Hart.
Paul Cunningham.
Collier Wade.
Emily McCullough.
David Spires.
Hannah Cooper.
Michael Bennett.
Camille Fulton.
Weston Sedagast.
Megan Mick.
Mary Fullheg.
Neil Heyer.
Laurie Oden.
Caitlin Harris.
Joshua Jones.
Reed Kyle.
Michael Leach.
Curtis Dick.
Christy Harris.
Hattie Karen.
Lauren Chambers.
Catherine Haviland.
Madison Edwards.
Catherine Buchanan.
Jessica McKay.
Natalie Brooke Summers.
Taylor Whitty.
Adrian Bethel.
Laura Paget.
Tasha Dove.
Nicole Fetkovich.
Carolyn Doyle.
Dana Rodman.
Holly Birmingham.
Taylor Dry.
Bryce Bethel.
Taylor Eckert.
Ronnie Nichols.
Madeline Nels.
Dustin McClure.
Kimberly Branham.
Christopher Helms.
Bewanse Keteya.
James Bowen.
Maime Diet Kumba.
Liberty Galvin.
Gina Jackson.
Daniel Sinetti.
James Griffith.
Zachary McKinney.
Clancy Anderson.
Chad Ensign.
Rachel Donor.
Charles Moore.
Rebecca Crandall.
Elke Grether.
Alexandra Jones.
Brian Livesey.
Brianna Sully.
Seth Froneberger.
Therese Wade.
Kayla Freeze.
Catherine Varela.
Cassidy Metter.
Michael Volley.
Jay Jenkins.
Mackenzie Yoakum.
Shelby Derryberry.
J.D. Chancellor.
James Morgan.
Madison Donica.
Ashley Tacker.
Jamie Bloomberg.
Trevor Thomason.
Mackenzie Clifton.
Lance Swearingen.
Jan Lee Rowlett.
Stephen Harris.
Kaylee Bagalka.
Caitlin Olson.
Katie Dewson.
Joshua Goff.
Tanner Schmidt.
Keela Kellen.
Wesley Bonasso.
Tara Birchfield.
Chris Hall.
Emily Beanland.
Jacob Warrenchez.
Jenny Johnson.
Mark Sims.
Andrew Barth.
Emma Rupert.
Kelsey Beth Evans.
Chelsea Lufkin.
Jaylene Hunter Parks.
Bailey Jansen.
Laney Griffin.
Garrett Clifton.
Matthew Leedy.
Hannah Jenkins.
Cole Lockwood.
Jeremy Weichel.
Barrett Butler.
Devin Thompson.
Justin Huntington.
Victoria Phelan.
Kevin Hale.
Shanna Jones.
Dakota Zachary.
Tyler McClure.
Janice Wilhite.
Garrett Easterling.
Augustus Holland.
Jason McClarty.
Randall Heisler.
Eric Humphreys.
Kyle Williams.
Thomas Buller.
Robert Hughes.
Cameron Rouse.
Cade Kincannon.
Daniel Messenbrink.
Matthew Smallwood.
Brandon Burlingame.
Colton Peace.
Forrest Hunt.
Grant Dixon.
James Reiter.
Ryan Ball.
Audrey Clark.
Asa Yoakum.
Clark Bachhan.
Clark Bixler.
Jessica Lee Thomas.
Caroline Bramer.
Jennifer Wireman.
Earl Murphy. Garrett Hopper. Stanley Hausch. Amy Yell Gifford. Casey Reinhardt. Brittany Maroney. Brian Zorger. Paige Vandiver. This concludes recognition of the graduates of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. Please join me in congratulating them.
Congratulations.